We'll be presenting Mozart's Requiem together with his shorter work, Ave Verum Corpus, which is also from 1791. This concert will begin with Verdi's Overture to La Forza del Destino. It's one of my favorite pieces by Verdi. It shows off this great master of melody, and he takes so many of the great melodies from the opera and incorporates them into this symphonic piece, under 10 minutes long. But the way he weaves the melodies together is so brilliant and is really one of his best orchestral works in my opinion. I'm so glad that we're performing this piece with the orchestra of Washington National Opera so they can really show off their chops on the operatic repertoire and really kick off this concert in style. We just thought as a program without intermission that the overture would lead us really beautifully into the Requiem, and we're adding the Ave Verum at the end because Mozart did not complete his Requiem. He died while he was writing it. So the Requiem was actually completed by one of his students, Franz Xaver Süssmayr. As Mozart's final work, there's certain elements of the Requiem that I feel you don't necessarily hear in his other pieces. On one hand, you hear that he had studied the great Baroque composers like Bach and Handel. You hear that in the fugues, and the amazing counterpoint that he takes from the Baroque style but almost takes it to another level. But the level of drama that we hear in the Requiem is something that I think was starting to enter into Mozart's later works and makes me wonder if he had lived a little bit longer where his music was going. We have a wonderful cast of soloists for this concert. Two of them are currently young artists at Washington National Opera in the K. Fritz Young Artist Program. We're delighted to have them with us. And our soprano soloist is a graduate of the K. Fritz Young Artist Program. So you see how a number of our soloists have this connection with Washington National Opera, and it's part of our larger collaboration on this project. Since the concert begins with the Mozart movements of the Requiem but ends with music by Süssmayr, we thought it's nice to go back to Mozart and actually end the concert with his Ave Verum. The Ave Verum is a short communion anthem that Mozart wrote for a small church choir in the town of Baden, which his wife Constanza used to visit. And I love the simple beauty of this piece and the humility of it. So different from the drama that we hear in the Requiem, and just a beautiful way to end the concert, and I think works very well as a coda, if you will, to the Requiem.